Good morning. It's Wednesday, the 15th of May, 2024. This is Vijay here. Welcome to yet another episode of the pre market commentary. Uh, the title of today's topic and the focus today would be on the MSC India Index rebalancing. Now, MSC India Index rebalancing is a very big thing. It happens about 2-3 times in a year. There is also a FTSE Index, India Index rebalancing. Basically, this will attract passive fund flows from abroad who need to balance it. Sorry, who need to benchmark it to the MSC India Index. So, in the last few years, from $10 billion of fund flows, which used to come in 2020, today about $18 billion are benchmarked to the MSCI India Index. Experts hope that it will go up to $20 billion. So now, what happens is that on a particular day, that is today, the MSC India Index weightages are calculated on the scripts, and they come into effect by the end of the month. So the game generally, what the operators do is they warehouse these stocks and they jack it up or bring it down in the last half an hour of the day when it gets rebalanced, which is today. So you will see huge volumes in these scripts in the last half an hour. Some of them will suddenly shoot up and then they may fall down. Some of them may suddenly fall down and then shoot up. So it is a game for an intraday trader to play. And which are these stocks? The biggest one is Indus Towers. Then you have Phoenix Mills. Then you have Bosch, Solar Industries, Jindal Stainless, Mankind Pharma, Torrent Power, JSW Energy, and Canara Bank. There is one stock, Thermax, which is almost going to get into the index. We'll have to see. There is also a talk about HDFC Bank being reweighted in this index, but we are not sure as of now. These stocks have been drawn from Nuvama Wealth Management, who does research on these kind of things. And so they believe these 12 stocks will get into the index. There is also MSC Small Cap, India Small Cap Index rebalancing today. The major stocks there are Wari, which is very popular. Then you have VA Tech Wabag, DOMS, RR Cable, Inox, and Purvankara, among others. So these are the major stocks. As I said, today you will see the volatility, but effectively it will happen on May 31st. So today, MSCI index has got 136 stocks. Slowly it will reach about 150. So that is what we are going to witness today. So today, I think one can focus on that. Any day intraday punters can focus on that. Now, talking about the overall market, yesterday it opened very tentatively, but then it picked up strength as the day went by. The bulls were in total control, even though FIS sold about 4,500 crores, 4,000 crores. DIS more than made it up by buying 3,500 crores. So there is a big game being played here. I think election is the issue. So there are people in the FII camp or Indians who are acting as FIIs who are constantly selling because they believe that the numbers may not be as rosy as the analysts are predicting. Whereas the DIS, goaded by the institution, by the government of India, I suspect, are on the other side of the trade. All in all, it's a fascinating battle which will be played over the next three phases. So right now, it's an even keel with the bulls having made a good pullback yesterday. You could have seen that in the most affected stocks, which are Reliance and Adani Enterprises and Adani Group, which did very well, which has given a lot of hope to market men, thinking that this time we'll get 325 plus as far as the BJP is concerned. So that is as far as the activity of the FIIs were concerned and the DIS. Now, yesterday the finance minister made a fervent appeal to SEBI and stock exchanges that one should be very careful about the derivatives and people playing in the derivatives. I expect when a finance minister makes such an fervent appeal, obviously they are sensing some major problems. We are sensing it anyway whenever there is a settlement. We are seeing huge moves, which they call injections by these large hedge funds. So today also we have the weekly expiry of the Bank Nifty. So one can expect volatility in the last half an hour apart from the MSCI volatility. But the bigger point is, once the finance ministry is aware of this, I think when they raise the red flag, then invariably SEBI will come up with strictures. So that is as far as the local markets are concerned. Yesterday, the US producer price index came. It was hotter than usual. In the futures, the markets fell, but then they bounced back because PPI is not as important as CPI, which is hitting today just before market. If CPI also is as strong as PPI, then the chances of Fed reducing interest rates will come down, and will become a possibility, however remote, of a raise by Fed. But that we will see many a time. PPI and CPI are not in tandem. So if PPI is very strong yesterday, it does not mean that CPI also will be strong. Now let's look at Asian markets. Asian markets opened with a gap up, but Nikkei has been selling off from the highs. Hong Kong is slightly on the negative as we speak. All other asset classes are in a band, whether it is gold, silver, DXY, oil, and US 10-year yield. They're all in a lackluster trading today. One other important thing which happened overnight is that US has put tariffs on quite a few Chinese goods, right from EVs to aluminum to other metals. So we do not know exactly how China will react, but I'm sure there will be some reaction, and that may play out in the metal sector and metal sector stocks as we go along. As of now, we are still not sure how China will react. All the ADRs were, doing nothing big, so one can't really take direction from the ADRs in the US. Finally, it will be a script-specific day led by, as I said, Bank Nifty, as well as components of Bank Nifty, as well as the stocks which are going into the MSCI index. So one can have lots of trading opportunities today. It will be script-specific. So whatever you do today, let it be profitable. Thank you for joining.